In light of the school closures that happened across the United States, I came across 6 movies that have inspired this short horror thriller list called School's Out Forever. Hello everyone, I found all the movies on this list on Prime Video, but you can also find some of them on YouTube. But before I begin, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so you're alerted to the new videos I upload every Friday. First up is Prom Night. This movie came out in 1980 and is rated R. This one is one of my favorite horror movies. Jamie Lee Curtis stars in this well-known horror flick about the death of her younger sister and a group of children that covered it up. Now that they're teenagers, the anniversary of the young girl's death is here, and one by one, each of the teens that were there that fateful day are being harassed and threatened. But by who? Who saw what they did that day and is now set out to get them? Or which one of the children grew up to become a murderer? Which one of them saw what happened and decided they needed to set things right? This classic is a must-see for me. It's these older horror movies that really set the mood to be scared. Plus, I'm needlessly nostalgic and I love seeing the way they used to film old horror movies. This is definitely a movie that you should watch while you're home if you've never seen it. Number 2 is Swimfan. This movie came out in 2002 and is rated PG-13. Ben has a loving girlfriend, is a popular athlete, and has a bright future ahead of him. Everything is perfect. Then the new girl Madison shows up, and within days, everyone's life is turned upside down in this psychological thriller. Twisted and working an agenda, Madison now decides she and Ben belong together, and when things don't work out the way she hoped, think fatal attraction. He's in a race against time to set things right because this time she's gone too far. Number 3 is Heathers. This movie came out in 1989 and is rated R. Before Mean Girls, you had Heathers. This cult classic is about teen angst, not following the crowd, and revenge on your friends. Veronica is part of the Heathers, the untouchable popular group of girls at school that fill their days with pranks, backstabbing, and croquet. Except for now, Veronica is sick and tired of her leader's cruel intentions. Now that she's met JD, who shares her similar disdain for the Heathers, they decide to teach them a lesson. Except now Veronica's slowly realizing JD wants to do more. Number 4 is Don't Hang Up. This movie came out in 2017 and is rated R. 2 teens decide in order to get more views and go viral, they need to stage pranks on unsuspecting victims, record the calls, and post them online. The joke? Making the caller think their life is in danger and the only way to get out alive is to follow directions and not hang up the phone. Sam and Brady are ready to stay in and make crank calls all night for content when they prank the wrong person. Some unknown caller now has the upper hand. They seem to be able to hear what they say and see them. Number 5 is The Crush. This movie came out in 1993 and is rated R. Nick moves into the family guest house and Adrian immediately takes notice. She's precocious, stubborn, and dangerous when she doesn't get her way. Every day, every waking minute, she's consumed with him. He belongs to her and she will do whatever to stake her claim. Nick is playing with fire and has no idea until it's too late. He really thought he had everything under his control until it wasn't. Last on the list is Teacher. This movie came out in 2019 and is rated 16+. Tired of personally witnessing the disrespect and violence, James Lewis, a high school English teacher, takes matters into his own hands to stop what he thought was one bully, but ends up confronting a deep-seated issue that hits home for just about everyone. Preston is being bullied relentlessly, and Mr. Lewis has just about had enough. Unable to protect him through the normal and conventional channels, he goes to extreme and somewhat disturbing lengths to right several wrongs in this dramatic thriller. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this short list. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you on Friday.